So we'll start. Um, I was thinking quickly I'll just go through the meaning of the first five verses, or maybe 2 or 3 verses, and then we can go ahead with the chanting. So we'll see the meanings. Okay, here in Dasakam 3, the topic is bhakti prarthana. Okay, so bhakti, he is talking about what kind of bhakti. Okay, the poet is talking about the devotion. So he is talking what are the qualities of a true devotee, how he describes these qualities, and he says that how a true devotee can actually get the blessings of the Lord. Okay, and also he also talks here about uh, the mercy or the blessings of Lord Vishnu to actually be free from the illness. Okay, and to attain the spiritual fulfillment through bhakti. Okay, so these are being talked about in this third dashakam. So we'll see here the first one. Pathanto namani pramadabhara sindhau nipatitaha smaranto rupam te varadakathayanto gunakathaha. So here pathanto, that is the one who is repeating his names continuously, the one who is chanting his names continuously. How is he? He is as if he is submerged in the ocean of bliss. Okay, he is submerged in the ocean of bliss. In the second line he says smaranto rupam te varada kathayantak gunakathaha. So varada here means what? The one who bestows boons. Vara means varam kudukurdu, varam dadati. So the one who gives the boons, the one who fulfills all your wishes, right? He is called as Varada. So he is saying Varada. So he is calling him, O bestower of boons, he is calling. So what is he saying here? He is saying that he considers those devotees, okay, of the Bhagavan, those devotees of the Bhagavan. What are they doing? They are chanting his divine names continuously, and by chanting this, they are all immersed in this ocean of bliss to be blessed by the Lord. Okay, now what is happening by chanting the name of the Lord continuously? What happens? The form of the Lord is always there in your mind, right? His form is always there in your mind. Now, what he is saying, smaranto. So again he is saying, now by thinking of his beautiful form, okay, and contemplating on this beautiful form of his, Varada Kathayanto, and by singing his gunakathas, all his kathas, his leelas, just talking about the Lord himself, okay, by narrating his stories, so what is happening is the devotee is completely immersed in him, okay, he is completely immersed in him. Kathayanto gunakathaha. Okay, then see, for everything he is saying one. Okay, first he is saying chanting his names, then he is saying somebody who is completely immersed in his form and always hearing and talking about his leelas, okay, or his stories, always contemplating on on the divine stories of the Lord. So one is always in the ocean of bliss, always in his he is immersed in this joy of the thoughts of the Lord. Okay, that is how a real bhakta behaves. Okay, now he is saying charanto, that is, and how is he going? He has already fulfilled all the desires of the life. So once you are already into this bhakti part, and the person is just moving around. Okay, how is he moving? Just completely immersed in his thoughts, in the joy of thinking about the Lord. He is completely immersed into it, and he is just wandering. Okay, for such a bhakta, there is no other desire for him. There is no other desire for him. So um, he is just he is in complete bliss. He is in the thoughts of the Lord. Okay. Uh, okay, I'll just stop. So that is what he is saying here. So here also, in the first Dashaka, you would have seen that he said Drishta Matre. It means just by seeing you, you get that bliss, you get that joy in you. Now he is saying Smaranto Rupam Te. Now by continuously chanting and hearing his names and stories and everything, you are, and always thinking about his Rupam, you are immersed in the joy, in the bliss, in the ocean of bliss. Okay. Okay. So that is what in this. Okay. Now in the second one he comes. He says, Gadak klishtam kashtam tavacharana seva rasabharepi. Now here looks like here Bhattathri was actually suffering with immense pain. Okay, probably he was having a lot of pain because he had taken his guru's pains completely into him. So he was in great pain at this time. Now he is saying, O Mahavishnu, O Lord, Vishnu is what here he is saying. So Vishnu means the one who is all pervading. You are there everywhere, right? So that Vishnu, I am in so much pain, and because I am in so much pain, I am unable to I'm getting distracted. Okay. So he's saying, O Lord, I'll again come back. So he's saying, O Lord, you are all pervading, and you are everywhere, you know everything. So you would also know what my suffering, what my pain is, what I am undergoing. Okay. And he seeks the Lord's grace to actually fix his pain. Okay. He is saying, I am sitting right in front of you, but still my mind is completely distracted. Why is it distracted? Because of the pain and sufferings of my body. So this we can all very much relate to, right? So when we are having some pain, we are having some kind of, something, maybe a fever or whatever, even a headache or a backache or something, the first thing that we do is just go and then just do one namaskaram and immediately come out. Because our mind is completely on the pain of our body. And at that time, it is not like we are unable to concentrate or focus on our prayers or our daily puja or something. You may even cut short your puja at that time. We all do all those things, right? Because for us at that time we'll say, oh no, I am unable to sit, I am unable to do things. So what is happening is, when there is so much of pain and suffering, so we are not able to completely concentrate, focus, and that is why he is saying here that because of this I am unable to do. So kindly, bless me, or or only by your grace I can set my mind fully on you. Okay, and he is saying this, I can set my mind fully on you only when this pain is there. So kindly grace me with a painless or just relieve me of this pain. That's what he's saying here. Now now he is again very beautiful. He is saying that after this he says, Bhavat padam bhuja smarana rasiko nama nivahan aham gayam puhachana vivatsyami vivajan. Now here he is saying that oh merciful one, I would like to retire, or I would like to go to some very far off place, a very secluded place where nobody is there, and I can spend all my time just immersed in the joy of your thoughts, of your contemplation. On what? On the contemplation of your lotus feet. So I want to just get immersed in that joy of contemplating on your lotus feet. So I want to be something like that, and keep on repeating your name, aham gayam, again and again. I should keep on singing your name, singing your praise again and again. I should be doing that. That is what he is saying. Okay, then he says in the third, he comes and says, krupate jata chet kimiva nahi labhyam tanubhritam. If your grace is there, if your grace is achieved, what is there in this world, or what is there that cannot be achieved by us, right? If your grace is there, I can achieve anything. Okay, so there is nothing that in the world which I cannot attain if your grace is present with me, if your blessings are there with me. Okay, so because everything is just nothing to you. For you it is very, very simple. It's just a child's play. So that is your power, that if you can do anything, you can just achieve anything. And when your blessing is on me, I can also achieve anything. So that is your power. So removing my ailment, what is so big about it for you? It is just nothing. It's just a child's play for you, is what he's saying. So you are already all powerful, all pervading, all knowing, everything. Okay, see how he's coming to this. He said so many things, and he also said that only when you can remove this, I can completely contemplate on your feet and I can be with you. And then now he's saying that everything is so easy for you, nothing is very difficult. Then curing my disease, is it really that difficult for you? It should be a very insignificant matter for you. Okay, it's just a child's play for you. It's very insignificant for you. Okay, now he is saying that. And then he is saying, there are so many devotees of yours, okay, in this world, who have been liberated from the sufferings. They have all been liberated from the sufferings. Muktaha means those who are liberated, are all liberated from the sufferings. And they are all moving freely without any kind of attachment. Okay, asakta means there is no attachment. Okay, and they are all sukha gatim, they are all in that state of bliss, in that state of pure knowledge, in that state of pure bliss. They are all in that, and they are completely unattached. I mean, they are not attached, right? They are liberated. So this kind of liberated souls, they are all moving around freely now. Okay, so that is what he is saying here. And then actually what he is trying to say is, there are so many bhaktas of yours who have actually, who are all they are all free from their sorrows, and they are all wandering around without their attachment, without any kind of attachment. So such devotees, so such these devotees have uh, got your blessings, your grace, and by that they are now free. Okay, and they are all roaming around, they are all now wandering very freely, they are wandering. So mm so the we can say that he Bhattathri is pleading now that Bhagavan, please shower your grace on me. Okay, shower your grace on me, and I would also want to be one of the muktas. Okay, so that is what he's saying here. And it's like, when Bhagavan can do anything is what they are saying, right? So sometimes we may also think, oh, I do so much, I do this much, I do that much, and but still we feel that no, somebody else who doesn't do that much, I mean, I go to the temple, I do this, I do that puja, I do this, and yet the other person who is actually not doing anything is actually being blessed, and he is receiving that grace and all. Okay, rest assured, we should always remember one thing, that Bhagavan has free will, and he knows what to be showered, when to be showered upon us. Okay, what to be given to us, what not to be given to us, and have the faith that what he is giving to you is actually the best for you. Okay, better not to complain. So everything happens, there are so many other factors which are there, right? How do we know? We do not know. So there is no reason for us to actually be complaining to him that, oh, you gave him, you didn't give me. No. There are so many other things. There are your karmas, there are so many other things, your act, your actions, so many things are to be considered. Always have a positive mind in whenever, if you're doing something. First of all, let us not have a, what do you say, an expectation that, okay, I'm doing this, so I should be getting this. No, you are nobody to decide. I am nobody to decide what I am supposed to get and what I am not supposed to get. I am not going to decide that. I do not have the power to decide it. What is the power that I have? I have the power of only action. So, and always remember that your actions are going to surely pay you off someday or the other. You may never know how it is paying you off, but you will surely be paid. If you are, say for example, you are reading this Vishnu Sahasranamam daily. Okay, daily you are reading, and then after some time you are feeling that, oh, nothing is happening. No, it is happening. You don't know, you don't realize, you can't find out. That is what it is. So better not to have expectation and just do your actions. Okay, we come to the fourth one. Here he is saying, Muni Praudha Rudha Jagati Kalu Gudhatma Gatayo Bhavat Padamboja Smarana Virujo Narada Mukhaha. So here, Muni Praudha, that is the great sages. Okay, the great sages. Praudha, very mature and great sages like Narada. Okay, like Narada, they're all moving freely, isn't it? And one moment. Gudhatma, that is, they are all moving freely, unnoticed, right? Yeah. Okay, they are moving freely without being noticed. Okay, and so the great sages like Narada. Now here he is calling Bhagavan as Isha. Isha, why? Because now he is saying that you are the controller of the universe. Okay, first he started with Varada. So he said, you are the one who is going to give me the boons. Then he said, Vishnu, you are all pervading and everything. Now he is saying you are controlling the universe. Okay, so he is saying you are the controller of the universe, Isha. Okay, and therefore by these great sages like Narada, okay, they have established themselves in your bhakti. Okay, how have they established? by continuously contemplating on your lotus feet. So, Bhavat Padam Bhuja. So, by continuously contemplating on your lotus feet, they have all, established themselves in your bhakti. They have all completely immersed themselves in your bhakti. Now, they are saying, okay, now they are saying that they have attained this knowledge. What kind of knowledge? Knowledge about you. You here is Brahman, right? Now here it's kind of an Advaita thing also coming in between. Now he is saying that they are all immersed in this Brahman. Brahman is non-dual, right? On the non-dual Brahman, that the Bhagavan is. So, okay, so they are all like that. What else will they desire for? What else will they desire for? What more can one desire for? Okay, that is what he's saying. What more can one desire for? Once you have attained and you have the knowledge of the Parabrahman, you won't have any other desire. Okay, just be with him. That's the only desire that we will be having. Now here he is saying that Narada is a great sage, and he was completely into the bhakti and all. So we should all know that Narada is not like the one which is being picturized in the movies and all, where he goes around, creating problems with everybody. That's not what he is. He is one of the greatest bhaktas of Narayana, and he is one of the greatest sages. Okay, it's one of the greatest sages. Now, this greatness of Narada, see, we have seen this greatness of Narada. It can be seen in Bhagavatam also. Okay, the complete story of Narada is given over there. Now, so here Narada is like, I'll give you some examples while Valmiki. Rishi Valmiki became Rishi Valmiki because of Narada Muni. He was a bandit, right? He was somebody who was a robber kind of a thing. So he was doing that, but it was only because of Narada Muni that bandit, that robber became a great sage like Valmiki. Okay, and then you also have Prahalada. So Dhruva. So Dhruva, he was a 5-year-old boy. When he got angry with his stepmothers, he was like offended by his stepmother and his father, and he thought, no, I am going to get the greatest, which even my father cannot achieve. I am going to get that kind of a seat. So he goes out at that young age of 5, and then who is the one who is actually guiding him? It was Narada Muni. So this Narada Muni stories are there, lots of ways. He was not only into these, he was also not afraid of getting into all these Rakshasas and Asuras place, right? He could go into Kamsa's place and actually provoke that person. So everything is for the happening of the dharma. Whatever has to happen has to happen. So that way he is a very great sage. So let us not go by these movie things, which always shows that he is there to create some kind of trouble. Okay, we come to the 5th one here. Bhavat bhakti spita bhavatu mama saiva prashamaye. Okay, so here spita bhavatu. Okay, so now what he is saying is, O Lord, any name that he's giving here. Okay, he's just saying here, O Lord, my devotion to you, may it grow more and more intense. Okay, so that all my sufferings and everything will automatically, he is not saying go, he is saying here subside. Okay, he is saying that everything will subside, everything will be eradicated. Okay, why? Because of my devotion to you. Let it grow so intense that all my suffering should just subside, it should just get eradicated, go. Okay, I and in this I do not have the slightest doubt in my heart. I do not have the slightest doubt in my heart that the devotion to you will surely bear fruit. Okay, will surely bear fruit, will surely give me some kind of result, will surely bear the result. Okay, so that is what he is saying here. Yes. Okay, so now he is saying about Vyasa Muni. So if it were not so, then the words of sage Vyasa is known to be an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. So the words of sage Vyasa, which are actually your own words, okay, and the declarations of the Vedas would prove to be untrue. They would all prove to be untrue. Okay, so he is saying that the Vedas are what? We say that as in other Upanishads and other things, what we say is Vedas are the breath of the Lord. Okay, that's how we say. So it came out so easily, like the breath of the Lord. So, and Vyasa is what? Vyasa is the incarnation of Lord. See, Vedas is actually like a great collection of what? The Vedas is a big collection. Okay, it's a big collection of like if you say Samaveda, Yajurveda, Rigveda, all these 4 Vedas put together, that big collection is Vedas. Now this Vedas came as a breath of Lord Vishnu. It was that easy. Okay, because it what does it mean is it was always there. It was always there. Using these Vedas only, it is said that even Lord Brahma had done all his creation using this. So it means it's the basic guideline. Okay, it's like a manual for everybody. Okay, it's like a manual for how the world should be going on. Okay, now if you are not learning the manual, obviously you will not know how the things are going to go about, right? How you are going to use it. So similarly, this is like that. Now, what did Vyasa Bhagavan did? Vyasa Bhagavan, what he did was this huge Vedas. What he did, he divided it into 4. So he did not create it; he divided it into 4 because Vedas are always there, right from the beginning of the creation, even before the beginning of the earth, it's always there. Even when this pralayam happens and this whole world will go, but still will be dissolved, still these Vedas are going to be there. Okay, it was never in the written form. It is not like Bhagavan said and it came as books and all. No. Ours is not like that. No books. It was all what do you say? It was heard. Okay, those days even we say that the Rishi Munis could see these things. Okay, so that was okay. I will not get into that. But what Vedavyasa did was he made it into 4 different parts: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Rigveda, Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Atharva Veda. So he divided into 4. Okay. So now he is saying that these Vedas would prove to be untrue if the devotion, if the bhakti that I am having, or if the bhakta that is having, the devotion, if it doesn't bear the fruit. Okay, so that will go wrong. That is what he is saying here. Okay. Yeah, that is what we can also say, that he there is no doubt about the bhakti that a person is having, because to that bhakta the Lord is himself. Uh, the Lord has given his word to protect his devotees, and that will surely happen. Okay. Okay. So this is what is the so that is what. And one more thing is, just if these Vedas turn out to be false, if it is untrue, then how is it? It would be just like a situation as if some passerby is saying something and going, which doesn't make any sense, nor will it have any kind of an effect. So it will become like that. So that is why it is not that. So the what he is saying is, he is giving that importance to bhakti, that if you are really devoted to God, if you are really devoted to the Lord, then all your wishes, all your sufferings, or everything will be taken away by the Lord, and you will attain the mukta stage. That is what he is saying. Okay, fine. So we'll go to the sixth one. Here I would like one of you to repeat. We'll start with Bhagyaji. Bhavat bhaktistavat pramukha madhura tvat gunarasat tvat gunarasat bhavat bhaktistavat pramukha madhura tvad gunarasat. किमप्यारूढ़ा चेत् किमप्यारूढ़ा चेत् अखिल परिताप प्रशमनी वेरी नाइस. किमप्यारूढ़ा चेत् अखिल परिताप प्रशमनी. किमप्या किमप्या या किमपि आरूढ़ा किमप्यारूढ़ा चेत् अखिल परिताप प्रशमनी. परिताप प्रशमनी. ओके. पुनश्चान्ते स्वान्ते विमल परिबोधोदयमिलन् Daya Milan. Milan. Very nice. Punaschante swante Vimala paribodhodaya milan. Mahanandadvaitam Dishati kimataf prarthyamaparam. Oh, mottama sollitan. Okay. I think you can continue. Dvaitam. 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 Maparam. Prarthyam aparam also you can say. Prarthyam aparam. You can say that also. So, Mahanandadvaitam Dishati kimataf. Kimataha, it is there. After that you have a ip. Pra is that. So that in a sound of yes, correct. Ip sound will come. A kind of or pa, that pa and the pa sound varnam avladha. Kind of F. Not exactly F. Very nice. Very nice. One more time. Mahananda. Very nice. Next. 4 lines, can you say? Very nice, very nice. Next, who is there? Deepti ji, will you be able to chant? Yeah. Please. Very nice. Here we should not say kimataha, because after the visargam you have a pakaraha, so you have the you will have the upadmani over there. Okay, right. We'll go to the next one. 7th one. After Deepti ji, who is there? विधूय क्लेशान् मे कुरु चरणयुग्मं धृतरसम् विधूय क्लेशान् मे कुरु चरणयुग्मं धृतरसम्. भवेत् क्षेत्र प्राप्तौ करमपि च ते पूजनविधौ. Now together we'll say भवेत् क्षेत्र प्राप्तौ करमपि च ते पूजनविधौ. Very nice. Very nice. भवन्मूर्त्या लोके नयनमथते पादतुलसी. भवन्मूर्त्या लोके नयनमथते पादतुलसी. Very nice. परिघ्राणे घ्राणम् श्रवणमपि ते चारुचरिते. Very nice. परिघ्राणे घ्राणं श्रवणमपि ते चारुचरिते. Very nice. Now tell. भवेत् भवेत् क्षेत्र. Very nice, beautiful. After that, Lakshmi ji. Yeah, tell me. Kar. Very nice, very nice. Next, after Lakshmi ji, who is there? Saraswati ji. One more we will do. Saraswati ji. Yes. The eighth one. प्रभूताधिव्याधि प्रसभचलिते मामकहृदि. Very nice. Very nice. प्रभूताधिव्याधि प्रसभचलिते मामकहृदि. त्वदी sorry त्वदीयं त्वदीयं तद्रूपम् परमरसचिद्रूपमुदीयात्. Very nice. त्वदीयत्तद्रूपं परमरसचिद्रूपमुदीयात्. Very nice. One more time. Udanchadromancho. Here it can be romancho or romanchah. Romancho suna it should be continuous, or chaha you can say, you can breathe in and then you can continue. Okay. Udanchadromanchah or udanchadromancho only you say. Udanchadromancho. Udanchad romancho. Galita bahu harshashrunivaho. Very nice. Udanchadromancho galita bahu harshashrunivaho. हर्षाश्रुनिवहो. यथा विस्मर्यासम् दुरुपशमपीडा परिभवान्. यथा विस्मर्यासं दुरुपशमपीडा परिभवान्. Very nice. Very nice. 4 lines together. Very nice. Next is Sri Devi ji. चलिते प्रभूताधिव्याधि प्रसभ चलिते मामक हृदि मामक प्रभूताधिव्याधि, one more time, प्रभूताधि मामक हृदि where are we? उदंचद्रो मांचो गलित बहु हर्षाश्रुनिवहो दुरुपशम. Very nice, very nice. Good. So we'll stop here. Kamala ji, the Samapana Shlokas you say. गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम. धन्यवादः. So very nice.